Oop, oop. Yeah. Hello, everybody. This is Joe Rikaze Fanfiction here, and I am going to tell you a story about the ninja or Naruto, the Ninja of Chaos, or the Chaos Ninja. My bad, messed that up. Anyways, you get the point. Now we go before we go splitting the two universes apart. Yes, Sonic and Shadow will be in Naruto's seal, and it will teach him everything that they know, and Naruto will be OP later on because he has to master everything and chakra control, all this other good stuff, blah blah blah. And he's gonna have Shadows and Sonic's powers. Even the Chaos Emeralds are gonna be with them somehow in some way. I also want you guys to know that this is my first attempt or first and maybe my last attempt at doing this. Enjoy. As we see two hedgehogs fighting for the dominance of being the better rival of who's the best. Sonic the Hedgehog and Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form, were both in their hyper state, going at it, beating up each other, beating up each other so fast and so quick that they were on their last fumes of their chaos energy. All of a sudden, their fighting has opened up a time and space continuum, and then we jump to the next scene as we see a nine-tailed fox destroying the Hidden Leaf Village. Little did anybody know a space and time vortex was slowly opening up, and that's connecting these two worlds together. One, nobody noticed that two white, silvery hedgehogs came right down to the onto a mass of red carpet, but they still didn't care. They had a rivalry to surpass each other. As they finally got out of their hyper forms, they were doing Dukes of Hazard, beating each other up and trying to see who's the best rival and who's going to win this match. It's evenly tied. But little did they know that their plans would be ruined when they got absorbed along with the Nine-Tailed Fox inside of a baby child by the Shinigami himself of this world. Now, before the hedgehogs came through the portal, they said chaos control, and they both teleported to this area, never to see their friends or loved ones again, supposedly. So now we see the nine-tailed fox hidden behind a bars, and two hedgehogs that look like they just saw tails, but with nine of them instead of two. Who are you two? The fox asks the two hedgehogs. We're Sonic the Hedgehog, and this is Shadow. Where are we? We were inside of a babe, sealed inside within a baby boy. I went on a rampage because somebody used a shining on to control me. But more importantly, what is this weird energy that you are possessing? I can sense it from here. It's called chaos energy, Fox. But why are you sealed inside beside behind a bars and we aren't? And that's when the Shinigami came in because you two are not supposed to be in this realm. But your powers are being sleeped into this child, and you will have to train him and tell him how to hone in on his chaos energy, along with your speed and strength. I know Sonic, you don't really use your hands that much, but he's not going to be able to use his spin dash like you do. So I got some couple plans that's going to help him out in the future. If my plans work out perfectly, he won't need to use spin dash or light speed attack. Even though light speed attack might help him out later on, but without this becoming a hedgehog part. In Shadow, he will be able to use your chaos abilities with your inhibitor rings around his arms and legs. You're very knowledgeable about us. Who are you? They both said at the same time. I am the Shinigami. I control this universe, and I know everything that comes in here and comes out. You two are not supposed to be here, but once you give Naruto the power and teach him how to use it properly, I will see. I will see to let you know how well you are and let you go back to your realm. But you are gonna die. You're technically you guys are really dead, so you will be in your soul forms to say goodbye. So Sonic and Shadow had their heads down, and we'll stay here. We'll protect the boys as best we can. And you'll train the boy yourself, Kyubi-sen? Or should I say Kuruma? Yeah, fine. I'll help the boy out. Just don't. But if he does something stupid, I'm not healing him. That's where you're wrong, Kyubi-sen. You have to heal him. He's the child of prophecy, by the way. Said a mysterious voice that even the Shinigami King was surprised that he would show up. I, uh, Lord, Lord Harganow, sir, what are you doing here? Father, said Kuruma. So yeah, this is stage of six passes here to look at the baby child with new powers flowing through him, and assure his chakra still within him as well. If something was different, he had the sun on his hand already, even though the sage didn't give him his power to unlock it. So that means that his son gave him the power and decided to be at peace for once. Which was odd because his son and brother were his son and his sons were always in an internal conflict. Maybe this is his way of atoning his sins. Damn, bit my lip. So as the Shinigami was excited, the shades explained everything to him. So you will help Naruto in training him. Shinigami, you can bless him with something that would help him out a lot. Since he's not going to be able to use his uh, hmm. Oh, that's why. Duh. So after a while, the sage of six paths was like, okay, we'll do it. But what kind of blessing should I give him? The gods would not like me doing this. Don't worry about it. And they all agreed that the child of prophecy needs all the power he can get. He's going to be the one that spreads joy and prosperity, while Indra will be walking a dark path that I don't think he could come back from. Are you sure this is the right way, Sage? Yeah, Father, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And Sonic and Shadow teach him very well. Teach him all your tricks and stuff. I know you. I know you can do it. This is all the time I have for now, and I'll speak to you guys at sometime in the future. As he vanishes. Well, you heard him. You heard from the Sage of Six Paths. We can't interfere any further. Well, I can't, but I can give him something that might help him out when he's older. With the snap of his fingers, two people came in the seal, both dead, by the way. Not gonna even hide that. Hmm. Who should they be? I got it. I got it. So these two people were Hiroshirama Senju, along with Madara Chia, the real Madara Chia, as he was done torturing with his new soul that he got from the war. And Madara Chi was like, Where are we?" And she's gonna send you air, or to send you Hirashirama. Like, Madara, what are you doing here? That's what I would like to know myself, said Kuruma. Kuruma, what are you doing here behind a cage? Said Hirashirama. We're in a boy, not even 2 days old. I was controlled by one of your clan's Sharingan again, Hirashirama, or not Hirashirama, but Madara. Your protege, I'm guessing, since you're the real Madara. I knew there was something fishy about that one-eyed bastard. And put me in here. Yes, yes, I know, I know. I did a lot of evil things in my past, but I wanted to make up to it with Obito, but he went down a dark path. Obito killed Krishna and Minato for releasing me. Did you know why? You know why? For an old plan that for, didn't want to use called the Seiko no Mai. I think that's what it was called, or the Infinite Genjutsu. I think I said that right. To bring peace to the world, but not the way I wanted it to. I forbid using it, and he pushed forward with it because he saw his girl die by the hands of this Kakashi fellow. Well, it wasn't his fault, said Kurama. You don't know how bad Kakashi was when he had to kill his best friend. So, yes, I understand that, but it's my fault that he killed my ancestors or my descendants' mother, along with Shirama's descendants' father. What? So Naruto's related to both Senju and Uchiha? Not only that, said the ghostly figure, he's got eyes, he's going to get the eyes of both of the Senju, or Uchiha and the wood release from Shirama here. Wow, that'd be cool. So when do we start training him? He's only a few days old now, but uh we can only help him with the technical terms. But when he starts growing up, we will start training him in everything we know. Your powers will be sealed with him, and along with your Sharingan and your Mugen will be with him as well, so he can use them as he sees fit. So he's gonna get my Eternal Menekio Sharingan. It's gonna be a different Eternal Menekio Sharingan, but yes, cool. I can't wait to see what he masters it. So what happened to my son? He's dead, Madara. I can't explain that enough. He used me to seal the QB back into your grandson. I see. That boy is really gonna pay for killing my boy. But anyway, Arashirama, your wife had an Uzumaki child, did she not? Yeah, her name was Kushina. What for? Well, she was this kid's mother. Say what now? That's why I believe you two are the best job for this mission because he can have the wood release and the Sharingan. Maybe later the Renegon, but that's remained to seen. So you will start training him when he hits age of 4, when he's going to get beaten by a lot of people. And once he comes in here, tell him everything that I told you. It's not a secret anymore to him because it's his family. He needs to know who he is. Anyways, I gotta go now. I interfered enough, so goodbye, said the Shinigami.
I have to go actually myself.
So as Naruto, well, so we skip to 4 years later, 4 to 5 years later. Naruto went to go get some food. He was really hungry, and he couldn't just magically make food appear out of nowhere. Hints, but he was starving, and it was raining, and he was trying to get to the Ruku Ramen to get him some food in his stomach because he was starving for food. Next thing you know, he's being ganged up by a bunch of people who wanted him dead or beaten severely of an inch of his life. This happened 2 times already at 4 years old. This is going to be the worst beating of his life. So I won't spare you the details because this is how it usually happens. Most fanfics, anyway. So Naruto goes to his mindscape to escape the pain he was feeling after his Gigi came in and killed the civilians with his Zanbu, and was really pissed off that nobody was watching Naruto. Even his grandfather noticed that Naruto was sick, even though he didn't say anything to his Gigi. He knew something was wrong with Naruto. So after a while, Naruto finally started to stir in his mindscape, so that way he started waking up. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to let my dog in. So, anyways, as Naruto was looking at the sewer that was in his mind, he noticed that he heard some voices, and some of them were high pitched, like not like a kid's voice, but one was really gruff and had a superior voice to him, and another one was uh, sounded soft and trying to figure out what to do with this village. So Naruto followed the voices to where he was going to. All he saw was people. He saw two people, two weird humanoid hedgehogs, and is that a nine-tailed fox? Naruto said to himself. Naruto, he's finally here. Hello, Naruto. Said said Kuruma. He doesn't know that name yet, but he will soon. Uh, so this is my grandson, great grandson, said Tsunade. Why is the first Okage a Madara here? Well, boy, we're here to train you since you got a beating from those our village we founded. But we weren't supposed to. We were supposed to figure out what to train you in. That's why we were talking about. And I am Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. You know those inhibitor rings around your arms and legs, or those rings around your arms and legs? Yeah, those are to hold your chaos powers until you have full control over them. You won't be able to take them off because it'll be too much power for you to have. So, my power to you, I gift you with, is called chaos abilities, which helps me use chaos spears and chaos. Basically, anything I do is chaos related. Teleportation, all that good stuff. Understand? Yes, yes, Shadow Sensei. Hi, I'm Sonic. I'm a speedster. I do parkour and all that good stuff. But you gotta have to adapt to my speed, which along with shadows, so that way you can get a grip on yourself and not hurt yourself when you're running. Okay. What is your chaos energy or chaos power? Speed. Really? Mm-hmm. Why are Madara and Hirashirama here? We're here to train you, our great grandson. You might not know it, but your mother was an Uchiha and your dad was a Senju. So I'm royalty here? Yeah. Your mother wasn't just an Uzumaki, she was also a Senju, so that makes sense. Well, wait, my mom, there was a Uzumaki clan? What are they telling you? What we'll be telling you all this later. Right now, you gotta get some food or else you might die. Or get nutrients in your body. We've been providing you with nutrients so far, but it's only so much we can do. Kid, once you wake up, tell the Hokage that you need a private training ground. No one could tell you or ask you what you're doing. Okay, kid? Said Shadow and Sonic at the same time. Alright, I'll ask Gigi. But he won't like it. He said some Ambu there. Don't worry. He's just doing precaution measures. So when you wake up, ask your Gigi about everything. Okay. As you're just slowly waking up, and you're like, man, I feel like I've been hit by a ton of bricks. As you look down, man, I look like I got taller. A little bit taller, not too tall. He looked in the mirror. His eyes changed to a blue shining on. This is where Madara had a sweat coming down. A blue shining on, a mutated shining on. That's amazing. You don't have just a regular shining on, my son or grandson. You have a pure shining on, and that's why it's going to be called forever now. The pure shining on. What's the difference, Grandpa? He said in his mind as Gigi was still sleeping next to him. He didn't want to wake him up. The pure shining on allows you to copy more than just Jujutsu, or not Jujutsu, but more than just Jutsus. But it helps you copy bloodlines and combine them and stuff like that. I'll be surprised if you copy ice release or metal release or whatever just by looking at it. These eyes are very pure. Only one with a pure heart can have these eyes, and since you have them, they won't. You won't need the set of your fallen comrades or fallen family's eyes to be eternal, pure, shining eyes. Wow, that's a lot of information, Grandpa. Well, I am the one who started the clan, but nobody had the eyes to make it up. I thought they were just a myth. Makes me wonder if he has wood release that's better than my own. What do you mean? It's called, there's a wood release style, and then there's ironwood release that I managed to pick up on along the way. I was training with metal and wood style, but we'll learn that another day. Right now, wake up, you're Gigi. Gigi, wake up. Naruto, are you alright? Sorry I couldn't make it there on time. The civilian council put up a bullcrap meeting about you. It's fine, Gigi. But I need to tell you something. What is it, my boy? Make sure the Ambu are gone, please. Okay? Gigi Sansan and all the Ambu that he has are gone. You sure you made all of your Ambu disappear? Hokage looked confused. Naruto sent a pulse of not a bad electrical pulse that Horizon would get hurt, just enough to fry the audio recordings and Danza's root soldiers to the point that they couldn't feel pain or feel what they were feeling. So the root was never disbanded. Damn you, Danzo. So, what do you want to talk about, Naruto? I have more than one tenant inside me, GG. Huh? I know who my parents are, or I know who my grandparents are. Who are they? Or great grandparents are. Who are they? Promise, Gigi, you won't freak out. Sure, Machi and send you her Shirama. But that would mean you're the. Yes, I'm part of the Ichigo clan and Sinju and Uzumaki clan as well. Along this lines, I actually have other abilities called chaos abilities. Well, what are those? First set of abilities makes me go super fast, and I can go to the speed of sonic booms and stuff like that. I can also travel at light speed if I'm ready enough for that move, and I have more power called another power that's an energy source called chaos energy. I can control this chaos energy and manipulate it to my will. That I can make me fly or not fly, make me teleport and all kinds of stuff. But I need some kind of mental image of where I'm going before I could teleport anybody there. So I also found out that my dad was a Senju slash Namikaze cover up, and Mama was a Uzumaki Ichida. So I'm going to need a training ground all to myself, Gigi, so that I can train my butt off. Do you have one that's far from civilization and away from prying eyes? You know what, Naruto? You were right. I do have one called the Forest of Death. But you sure you want to go there, Naruto? I have one Kunichi there that can actually help you out a lot with the with some of your jutsus and stuff. That's fine, Gigi. But I think I'll be good on my own. I've been alone for a long time, Gigi. And this is not my first rodeo being alone. Are you sure? She's really nice, Naruto. She will help you out if you need anything. Just let her know. She lives there, you know. We would live in the place called the Forest of Death. You'd be surprised. Anyway, glad you're awake. Now I gotta counsel the reprimand. Oh, Gigi. I forgot to tell you something. What is it? The first Hokage said, "Don't let them walk all over you. Walk all over them. You're a dictator, not a democracy." His words, not mine. Thank you, Naruto. That's all I needed to hear. I got my backbone back. As they saw the raging fire in his eyes, he was done being treated like a nobody. He's the Hokage, damn it. He makes the god dang rules, not the civilian council. He's gonna talk to the damn Dynamo Lord about this himself and tell him that Naruto is alive. Whoever told his students that he was dead is a dead man, and he has a suspicion it was Donzo. So after everything was done, Naruto was at this new training ground, Death. It would be perfect for parkour and training with chaos energy when he gets out of it. Sorry. So as Naruto was running around the open area before he runs around the forest, he was running at the speed of sound, still fast. He was making a mini tornado, but he wasn't trying to, so he stopped and went the other way and destroyed the tornado as his speed went down. Speed, chaos energy, check. Chaos spear. As soon as the tornado was hit with the chaos spear, an enormous explosion of fire erupted from it. Well, that's a cool move. So he's also so shadow. Uses fist from far away with chaos attack. Chaos attack was actually one of the Taijutsu moves that Shadow learned along the way of fighting Sonic, but he had to use it to impress Shadow. So Shadow was next in the line of grand ass kicking. So after Naruto beat the Shadow or the stone clone of Shadow, he went down further and met up with a couple other people with Genjutsus and a rather ugly creature. He fought this creature before, so he destroyed all of the creatures that were there. Ruining, train me, please. Said a little girl. Naruto said I can't. Do is Nikki this as he gave her a little flower and she said thank you. And then she said, "Oh man, I didn't you yet, but I will be soon." Already getting popular with the ladies, huh, Naruto? Well, your father was a good looking man, and your father's temper was the turnoff for most men besides Minato. That fool. He looked just like a puppy dog. It was funny. Hmm. No. Where did I put my ink at? Ah, there it is. As he was writing a letter to Tsunade, Jiraiya, and who was the last one? Oh crap! I know there was another letter going to someone. Oh, to Dynamo, telling that his nephew is still alive. So he sent his fastest messenger hogs to these locations. Well, he summoned summoned a monkey summons to Mount Mobuku where Jiraiya was training. Of regret and of his regret and sadness to forget the child probably is dead and no one will ever see him again. When he sees a monkey come up to him, hands him a scroll and poofs out of existence. He opens the scroll and he's pissed off as hell. Saboteur didn't make that lie up. I knew I should have stayed. Gosh dang it, my spy network is completed too. It should help the village. I have time to go. He reversed summoning to the spot to the gates as two guards said, "Okay," or signing someone. I looked around and he saw Gandalf riding a horse. He must be one of those strong rooks. Strong fighter if he knew knew the principal UA. Nezo. First was a test court test memory. And whether she passed barely. But he just got top scores all the tests, no matter what he did. It was like he was made for machines. The spirit region. This, what you're saying, yeah. You need to calm down. I hear you are more. Let me see, I look good. Promise me you do not want me. Oh, mhm. Anyways, shut up, Sody. Anyways, so I'll leave it here for now.